Thank you. Are there any questions from board members? Any questions from the public, right? Are there any questions from the public or any questions on WebEx?
We have no public comment.
Thank you. We'll move on. Next item is agenda item C6. It's relating to a discussion concerning partnering opportunities between our boards, and that discussion will be led by Ms. Green and Mr. Fogue.
Oh, thank you. We did have an item that we didn't talk about our joint enforcement operations under item 4. And Dave, I'm not sure if you want to bring that up or not when you do. But we've also partnered with the state of California on unlicensed contractor task force meetings and our Western states enforcement gatherings. So any opportunity we have to bring together our investigative staff from each of our states and place them in a room with integral state and local officials who share similar goals in combating, prosecuting, and preventing unlicensed contracting from harming our communities is a win. These forums have demonstrated each of our states' commitment to working together, sharing information and resources, and collaborating on operational levels that promote consistency across our borders. We all have these unique but similar situations, which we both learn and grow from throughout these discussions. So with that, Dave, I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, I just would echo that we greatly appreciate our working relationship with the Nevada board and Nevada staff. And that's been in place for a number of years. It's very effective. I was going to ask that the chair of our enforcement committee, Michael Mark, you might want to say a few words regarding this. And I believe Steve Grove, the enforcement chief, may share some of his thoughts regarding, not only partnering with Nevada, but with other states and other state departments within your state. So, Michael.
Yes, Dave, thank you. Michael Mark here. Obviously, Nevada, California bordering states. There are a lot of times where a Nevada contractor that's probably unlicensed is actually coming into California and vice versa. So one of the things that I wanted to key in on is in California, there's obviously different strike forces and actually items at the government level that there are a lot of partner agencies that are working together. I know I spoke a little bit about the Labor Enforcement Task Force. That is actually a partner agency of quite a few individuals including CSLB. Earlier was that spoke in the wheel. We are just one partner of many partners who are trying to make sure that the consumers of California are actually not harmed. One of the sting operations that recently was held was in Tahoe, and which is really good because I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think we spoke about this last time in Nevada in San Diego in our joint board meeting, where making sure that all these sting operations are held close to the county. And so when Nevada contractors possibly come across the border to California, then they're cross-checking the licensees, because if it's in our data within California, and then making sure that they're also unlicensed in Nevada, and being able to make sure that these operations are jointly done. I know David wanted to speak a little bit more on the NASCLA stings, and I'm not sure if Steve Grove is on the call. Steve Grove, are you on the call? Sounds like it's not, so we'll turn it back over to Dave, and then I'll jump back in it.
Yeah, just regarding the NASCLA operations. NASCLA is the National Association of State Contractor Licensing Agencies, and most states that regulate contractors are a member, and Nevada and California have played a lead role over the years in conducting multi-state stings. And that's, I believe they're either wrapped up in June, or they'll be wrapped up the next day or so. But what's important about that is that it shows a nationwide commitment to protecting consumers by enforcing licensing laws. And when we're out in California, and I believe Nevada is doing the same thing, if you can bring your partners into the operation. You can be looking at other areas as well. Licensure being our primary focus, but also, do we have a safe work environment? Do we have the workers' compensation insurance? Looking at all of that with the goal being to have a nationwide, press release where we just emphasize the value that the license brings to the public. And I think that's the message. And I think by pooling our resources, it can be very effective because we only have so many staff to be out investigating or to be working complaints. But if we can get the support of not only other states to identify the bad players, but also other state agencies to be considering the license requirement when they might be investigating for a wage claim, for an insurance violation, or tax withholding. That's been the goal, and I believe that's a goal that we've shared with Nevada over the years. So again, just really thank you all for the working relationship that we've had. I know when Paul was the director, we would talk about somebody that was posing a threat in Nevada to make sure that if they come into California, we're going to have that person flagged, not going to give them a license. And that really does help with our consumer protection mission.
And then I'll jump back in. When it comes to unlicensed contractors going into, we're really big on like senior scam stoppers. I actually was able to attend the sting operation, and what's unfortunate is they're obviously going there without a contractor's license and they're ready to break the law. But these individuals who are coming into these individuals' houses have other items on their felonies, warrants, and people are inviting these individuals to the house. And so for us, like when we're talking about fingerprinting and background checks, the public needs to realize you need to hire a licensed contractor, otherwise you could be taken advantage of. At the particular sting that I know Ms. White highlighted, some of these individuals have warrants and they're being asked to just get a quote for your fence. And what happens is that person, you're inviting someone in your house with no recourse. So public who's out there listening, make sure you hire a licensed contractor, the person who's actually coming in to do an estimate. So you don't know who's going to be showing up and knocking at your door. And I'll close with that.
Thank you. Just leave an opportunity for any final comments from board members of either board. It is a quiet meeting today. And finally, public comment from anyone in the room. Public comment from anybody on WebEx.
We have no public comment.
Screen, did you have something else?
I would like to thank all of you today. I think we had a very interesting and exciting meeting today, and I look forward to continuing these annual meetings. It's just great to see all of you again and new ideas for all of us, and I really appreciate you coming to our great city of Las Vegas.
Thank you. Chair Tiger.
And we'd also like to thank all of you for your hospitality. It's been wonderful to be in Nevada. We really appreciate and value these joint conversations and appreciate the strong working relationship as well as the lovely couple of days to spend together working on these interesting topics. So thank you very much.
We'd like to thank again the International Training Center for the use of this facility today. It was very kind, and we appreciate their hospitality and all the facilities they've provided for us today. With that, I will call for adjournment of this meeting from the Nevada side, and then I'll turn it over to Chair Tiger to adjourn the California side. Can I get a motion from the Nevada board to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Can I get a
Second.
Second.
Aye.
And now can I please get a motion to adjourn the California board meeting?
Motion. So move.
Second. Okay, the California meeting's adjourned. Thank you again.